Sit down.
Selection for the SAS is a test like no other.
The selection process is designed to be as real as it can get before going onto the battlefield. If you start to panic, everything will go downhill and rapidly.
Bunch of dead snails!
A new group of celebrity recruits
Consider that a treat!
have volunteered to leave their comfortable lives behind.
These eggs aren't going down well.
Hurry up!
When I'm scared of something, I have to face it head first.
Go, go!
I'm gonna have to look fear straight in the eye and take it as it comes.
She's vicious.
They'll be trained to survive the impossible.
Get down! Hey, come on! Make a decision!
Chief Instructor Ant Middleton and his team of directing staff
Catch it!
will make no exceptions.
Come down! Step! Go! Hey, break!
Tonight,
Want a quick spritz?
Oh, just a quick one.
Let's go! Go! Move!
the recruits in a high-pressure getaway
Okay, make a decision! Come on! Turn right! Stop!
and a near drowning
Get in the centre!
proves too much.
Do not touch her! Do not touch her!
Failing scares the shit out of me.
Plus,
The embarrassment and shame I felt was crippling.
the recruits reveal their deepest secrets.
My most shameful experience was when I went off at my parents, and I'm so ashamed of it because that's my dad.
Are you worried that you could be a compulsive liar?
Maybe. Yeah.
Are you wearing the, kit briefs?
I'm still wearing the same underwear as I wore.
Like yours or the
yeah,
kit?
mine.
Yeah, same.
The ones that I arrived
I
here
really
in.
need, yeah. Hello. I really want to change.
What you could do sanitary-wise is because there's limited pads though, but we can ask for more.
Yeah, you can have,
You
oh,
could
yeah,
just put a
absolutely. They
pad.
will never let you go without pads.
Oh, if you want to wear the same undies.
Yeah, that's actually
You'll
smart
probably
idea.
chuck a pad.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
I don't feel too gross yet. My
Well, I wear a
vagina's like
G-string, so...
sandboard when I'm walking, and I'm like, oh, ow.
It's day 7 on the unforgiving SAS selection course. And after a week of pain and suffering,
Good morning, Waddy Rum. Oh.
It's a long one.
the remaining 7 recruits have forged close bonds.
Thank God for
I
farts.
thought they were under shell fire again. I'm triggered.
You sent them straight back to work.
And despite the constant fatigue,
Sorry, never fall again.
it's those bonds that keep their spirits high.
Hey, information. Information. Come and join.
Me as a person, I feel like I'm really so happy and bubbly and all over the place, and I seem to always be smiling. Sometimes my friends get annoyed by it, or my boyfriend's like, if he doesn't always have nice thoughts, he's just like, why are you? And I'm like, it's just what is inside me because I've learnt to not be negative.
Yeah, it's a long way.
We wanted to perform for them. On the parade square, enter the parade square.
No, we just love it. Stuff.
Wait, act real serious.
And that positivity is what I'm going to maintain throughout the SAS course.
Oh my God.
I love the choreography.
On the parade square, clean fatigue, no water bottles. Hurry up.
Run here now, quick, move! Today, pressure. Get that word in your head. Decision making under pressure. Split seconds. Make a decision. Commit to it. Can you cope with that pressure? Or is it too much?
Right, we're going to move out, get into the vehicles, you know what to do. Go!
Let's move this morning, let's move! Hurry up! Let's start sparking! Hurry up!
Oh. Look, sorry today.
Through the hot desert landscape, the recruits travel to a task that will test their ability to absorb the enormous pressure of battle.
The selection process is designed to build warriors. We work and train under pressure all the time. We work on the battlefield. There's no higher pressure than going into combat, being face to face with the enemy, knowing that you may not step off that battlefield.
Come on, faster! Get up here!
Start switching on.
Come on, get in there!
Hurry up, sprint into me, let's move.
Here you go.
Let's move, hurry up, number 7. Hurry up, move.
As a Special Forces soldier, you are constantly under pressure. Pressure comes in different forms. Time pressure. Pressure not to let your muckers down. Pressure that's derived from fear. Fear demands that you focus on something that is causing you that threat. When that happens, that can put you into fight or flight, or even worse, freeze. You have to switch off from all distractions and focus on the mission brief. If you can't retain that information, it's pointless for you being on the ground. Because the one thing an operator's got to focus on is why they're there. Not get scared when things start happening. Noise starts going off, bombs start exploding, bullets start going over your head. While all that's going on, you've got information to retain. Listening to the chief instructor.
Stay where you are, didn't say turn around, did we? Take your burdens off and sit on them, go. Right, pressure. It's on your shoulders now, not ours. You're gonna be given a set of QBOs, you know what they are, quick battle orders. Down to you to process it. We're watching. We are watching.
Number 7, put your Bergen on, follow me.
Thai cave rescue hero Craig Challen must draw on his experiences under immense pressure.
I think I work pretty well under pressure.
It's down there.
I was diving with my friend, and just out of the corner of my eye, I saw my friend upside down, and it became apparent to me that he was actually having a seizure underwater. I swam over to him and was able to get him back to the surface. And that pressure does weigh pretty heavily on your shoulders.
Okay, get in here. Get down. Okay, listening to this, because you're only going to get this once. Okay. Situation. Yesterday, at 0500 hours, one of our agents was compromised. Prior to him being captured, he managed to get a radio message to us with the following. Intel cache located, 3rd green door, yellow pod. It's your mission to move from here and locate that pod and get to an extraction point. There are enemy forces all over the ground. You must move with stealth, and you must move with purpose. Once you get to your extraction point, you will call in your extraction with the code ERV Green 7527.
Taking cover, Number 7 has managed to avoid enemy fire and crawls under the iron structure.
I've never done anything like this course before. I'm 57 years old now, and I just want to accumulate as many experiences as I can. I always like to try and extend my capabilities, and what you're left with is the sense of achievement that you pushed yourself, you know, perhaps beyond what you'd previously thought that you were capable of. If there's only one way to find out, and sitting at home on the couch imagining is not that way.
Making a break to find the green door, Craig has alerted the enemy. Locating the third green door and yellow pod, he must get to the extraction point with the enemy closing in.
That's it, number 7. Hurry up! You've been compromised. The dogs are coming after you. The enemy is on your tail. Get up there, get up there, get up there, quick. Move, move, move. Get in there, get the extraction code over on the communications.
ERV Green 7537. Repeat, ERV Green 7537.
Get the hell out of here!
With the wrong code given, Craig waits, exposed to the enemy in the cold water.
If your code was correct, you will be extracted. If your code was incorrect, then you will be waiting a very long time. Get over to the boy.
Negative. Wrong code given. Turning around.
Number 7, your code was incorrect. Incorrect. Swim to this ladder. Hurry up. You're now being caught by the enemy. Swim in. Hurry up.
With the pod in hand, but the wrong extraction code, Craig has failed.
All that hard work, mission fail. Incorrect extraction code. That could be anyone up there, finding that radio, putting in any old code. They need a precise code. Guess what now? You're floating around in the ocean, the enemy gonna come and capture you. Gone, mission fail. All for one bit of information that you need to retain. Failed. Right, hit the platform.
Number 2, stand up, put your Bergen on, follow me.
Actress Zimmer Anderson must now step up to the pressure-filled task.
Let's go. You ready, number 2? Yes, sir. Sure?
There's been many a times in my life where I felt pressure.
Intel cache in yellow pod, last green door, white building. When you get to your extraction point, you must use the code ERV Green 7527.
when I was struggling to get neighbours and I didn't have money. I just ostracised myself and I had to just keep grinding and grinding. So there was a lot of pressure. And when there's pressure, I just focus and I try to maintain where the goal is outside of myself and try to get myself through.
Number 2 stealthily navigates the port. But as she runs to locate the green door, she draws enemy fire. Finding the pod, and now in the line of fire. Number 2 must quickly get to the gantry and alert the extraction boat with the correct code.
Let's go! Dogs off, you get up there! Hurry up!
There's a radio. There's a radio.
Right. Get that extraction code in that radio. Press the press tool.
V green 7527.
V green 7527.
Confirming that's the correct code.
You know what you need to do. This is your extraction point. Get your Bergen off. Remember, when you jump, hold on to it and then ditch it straight away so it doesn't hit you in the face when you enter the water. Get it off. And the same with the packet.
Do I take it with me?
You take it with you, but when you jump, get over there. When you jump, you push the Bergen, you hold the Bergen, you push it out so it hits the water before you. Let's go.
In a task, replicating an infiltration of a military port to secure sensitive information before radioing a memorized extraction code for a water rescue. Number 2 Zimmer has taken a fall. Now, the DS and medical team race to her aid.
Listen to the doctor, listen. We're here. This doesn't matter anymore. This doesn't matter. The exercise does not matter anymore. Okay? The exercise does not matter anymore. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That does not matter. You matter.
I've got some pain relief for you. It's just a whistle.
Listen.
You breathe steadily on this, okay? Just nice, slow breaths in and out. I want you to hold on to this for me.
And then Reed's gonna let you off that for a second.
All right, tell me what you need. You're all good, Zim. Everyone's helping you here. You're in good hands. You're in good hands. Yeah, you're doing really well. Doing really well.
So airway is good. We've got a C-spine precaution in place, so we're not particularly worried. Breathing's good. She's satting well. No open wounds anywhere.
No bleeding to the head.
The selection process is designed to be as real as it can get before going onto the battlefield. Accidents happen all the time.
I swear I was going to be a good SAS recruit.
You are a good SAS recruit.
You are a good SAS
recruit. You are.
Still time, don't you worry.
Give me a bit of oxygen, okay?
We have to make sure that you can deal with those risks. We have to make sure that when it comes to real-life training, that you are capable and aware of having your own life in your hands.
Awesome, Zimmer. You're doing awesome. Absolute trooper.
Sustaining a small fracture to her right elbow and wrist, Zimmer is taken to hospital for treatment, where she'll be medically withdrawn from the course.
Stand up, get your bogans on.
And the DS have decided to discontinue the task.
Right. Number 2 has been medically withdrawn from the course. She's in good hands, she's okay. Not your worry, our worry. Being well looked after, she's good to go. That's what happens, even when we train in the Special Forces. It's just the nature of the beast. And if we numb this down anymore, then you will just get Green Army boot camp experience, which we won't do. But we carry on. It's exactly what we do. Carry on for our comrades as well. We'll carry on number 2. Understood?
Yes, Staff.
We're up
Right.
for it, Staff.
Good. I know you are. That's why you're here. Go. Move. Move. Keep your heads in the game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Straight in the vehicles. No slacking. No standards will be dropped.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, she's all right.
That's devastating.
Returning to base, duty recruit number 9 and the others attend to camp detail. But fellow recruit Zimmer is still front of mind.
Oh, little Zimmer.
No.
Little smiley gal.
Yeah, it's sad. I've been like with Zim since literally we boarded the plane. Just sad. As I said, like I felt like she woke up in a really good spot today as well, like in her mindset.
Yeah.
To have that actual option taken away from her as well, Zim will be shattered.
Anybody want a spritz? No?
Maybe a little one. Okay, good. Yeah, nice.
Do you want a spritz?
Quick spritz.
That's actually nice. Just a little bit of a cool down.
We could do these ones.
Yeah.
Do you want a quick spritz?
Oh, just a quick one.
What time are we on?
I've got 1:45. Staff.
Okay, 5 minutes, that is 1:50.
1:50.
Everyone out in the parade square, clean fatigue, no water bottles. 5 minutes, make that happen now.
Clean fatigues.
Despite cutting short the previous task, the DS will continue to apply pressure on the 6 remaining recruits.
Hustle, hustle.
Oh, have we stopped running now? Do we not run anymore? What the is going on?
At this stage of the course, do not switch off. That's when accidents happen. Pressure gives you a purpose. It means that something in there has switched on. It's your body telling itself to get ready. You must be ready to go at a moment's notice at any given time. We either go in by foot, we go in by air, or we go in by sea, i.e. water. Let me tell you right now, the most dangerous is via water. You add water to the mix. If you don't know what you're doing, chaos will occur. Lives will be lost. When I say go, you will sprint over to the tank and you will line up the rear of the tank facing this way. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Go, move, hurry up. Lock arms. When I say step forward, go, you will step forward into the water. You will stay connected as you are. You will use each other to stay afloat. If you feel like you're letting the team down, break that link, make your way to the side, hold on. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Prepare to step forward.
Hold tight.
Go.
In a task known as the beehive, the recruits must huddle together, treading water while attempting to stay afloat for as long as possible.
Get away from the edge. Come forward into the center. The beehive is environmental pressure. It's the pressure of being dropped off into the water where the swell is coming over your head. You've got your kit on. You have to tread water. You have to come together. You have to look at each other. And if one person panics, it has a knock-on effect, a domino effect, where it could potentially take out the whole team. Link arms.
Good, guys. Just keep breathing. You get a mouthful of water, just...
No shit, keep breathing, number 9. No shit.
Yes, sir.
Good advice, that.
Number 9 and number 14. When I say go, you will swim together, link arms, therefore forming a circle amongst the group, not a hard drill. Stay in the center. Link arms.
Water and me do not go together. Everybody is scared of something. Everybody has a fear.
I want links shoulder to shoulder.
Just being able to really, I guess, control your breath, control your emotions. It's going to be a massive mental game for me. I have absolutely no doubt about it. I know that physically I can get things done. That's not what worries me. Yeah, it's just park the emotions and focus on the job at hand.
Face each other. Do not hang on to each other. Number 4, get in the center. Move. The rest of you surround number 4. Do not touch her. Tread water. This is pressure right now. Pressure to stay alive. Keep treading water. Do not touch each other. Do not hold on to each other. If you feel like you can't go, grab onto the side. Do not touch her. Do not touch her.
Coming up.
React! It's a one.
Extreme pressure in an explosive, high-speed, tactical driving task. And later,
I want you to write down your most shameful experience.
Craig comes clean.
I'm finally ready to change and move forward.
Do not touch her. Tread water. This is pressure right now. Pressure to stay alive.
Replicating open ocean survival. The recruits tread water, trying desperately to stay afloat.
Keep treading water. Do not touch each other. Do not hold on to each other.
But number 4, Abby, is panicked and losing control.
Grab onto the side. Do not touch her. This is what pressure's about. Staying calm and collected.
me. Failure is something that really, really does scare me in life.
All of you, get out as fast as you can. Get back into your positions on the side of the tank. Move!
I'm somebody who always chases perfection, which you are never going to achieve. You know, I'm pretty critical of myself.
What you've just done there is a very realistic task. Helicopters over water, we jump in. Full kit. It's the small things that will get you injured or killed. You may very well find yourself in the ocean by yourself, having to pull your carcasses out the water. If you can't pull them out of a tank, then what are you doing here? Does anybody want to voluntarily withdraw at this stage?
No stuff.
No stuff.
No stuff.
No stuff.
No stuff.
No stuff.
When I say go, you will disappear into the accommodation, sort your shit out, rinse your t-shirts out, rinse your kit out, make sure that dry as can be, put it back on, go, disappear, hurry up.
I just want to get my feet sandy.
As the wet and cold recruits recover,
I'm not good in that
Yeah, same.
environment.
It's so heavy.
number 4 struggles with her failure.
Like, I just freak out with water.
But like,
I felt
breathe.
okay at the start, but then I just went to shit.
Yeah.
I feel like one of my big, I guess, downfalls in an area that I need to really work on is that I do put a hell of a lot of pressure on myself. I don't cope with failure well. I take it personally. I become really negative when I fail. And always want to do the best that I possibly can as well and make everyone proud. But yeah, I'm an emotional being. The second that it comes down to anything that is so important to me, I crumble.
It's a really hard task. It's okay.
Oh my God.
I know. It's a really, really hard task.
It's not like a confident swim. And we have to get dropped down in the ocean.
You'll be right.
Oh. Okay, control.
Yep.
Through the desert sands, the recruits transit to another highly stressful test under combat pressure.
The selection process is the most brutal and hardest military course in the world. And a lot of people crack or crumble under pressure of selection.
Get out, jump out, hurry up. Let's move. Straight into the DS, follow the DS, move. Move!
Come on, let's go.
Move! let's go!
Let's move!
Hurry up, number 9!
Yes, Doc. Last man, number 9.
Always, unfortunately, Staff.
Move those legs. In the Special Forces, there are 4 main skills. There's mountain, there's boat, there's air, and there's mobility. Mobility means a vehicle on the ground. We need to know what we're going to do when the shit hits the fan. No matter what is going on around us, we stay calm, we get out of that area as fast as we can.
In a test of mental agility under immense pressure, the recruits will leave a start point on a predetermined route through the abandoned village. They'll be chased by armed assailants while needing to navigate a series of roadblocks wired with explosives. The recruits must avoid enemy ambush and exit the hostile area past the fire barrier to safety.
Everything is down to you. The pressure is on your shoulders, no one else's. You gotta get stuff out of there, and quick. Fast, efficient, and safely. Is that understood?
Yes, Staff.
Go, move.
First to tackle the course and show they can navigate and evade enemy attack under pressure
Number 4, go down here and face out.
is AFL field commentator Abby Holmes, needing to redeem herself after earlier fails.
Go to the DS.
I am somebody that always sets goals and always goes and chases them, jumps in head first.
Happy? Let's go.
I'm the kind of person that's always thinking, what's next? You know, what's the next challenge? What's the next goal?
Okay, give me a readout. What's going on?
Nothing happening yet, Staff.
Tell
First
me what
right.
you're
We're going
seeing.
first right, first right, first right.
Yes, it's a positive, but it comes with a hell of a lot of pressure that you put on yourself.
It's hard
What are you
part.
seeing?
Not seeing anything. Yes,
Okay.
the Toyota. We're going left. We're going left.
Okay.
Enemies.
Okay, let's go. Enemy vehicle to the right. Let's go.
Enemy vehicle.
What's going on? Talk to me, what's going on? Let's go. Talk to me.
Go right. Enemy vehicle.
Let's go.
Enemy vehicle.
Okay. Talk to me, what's going on? What's going on? Stop. Get out of the vehicle. You saw the enemy. Okay, you reacted well. You reacted accordingly when you saw the firebomb. You realised that, you know, that's not the way that we need to go. We need to get right and get out there as soon as possible.
Yes, Staff.
Okay, you didn't get us killed. We're both alive. Not a bad effort, number 4. All right, stand up. Turn around. You see the edge of the building where that tree is?
Yes, Staff.
Head there, you'll see the DS.
The motivation for me, putting my hand up for SAS,
Let's go, Penelope pit stop.
is to really take myself out of my comfort zone and come back a better, bigger, stronger version of myself.
14,
Yes, Staff.
go to the DS.
On the tactical drive-in, we want to test you under pressure. We want to see how you react in that car. Seatbelt on. This is a war zone. It's not a driving test.
Nothing to worry about at the moment, Stan.
It's a hostile enemy area. I'm checking that you can get the out of there safely. Okay, give me a readout.
Okay, we're still clear. It's clear. There's buildings. There's a car. We're going left. There's a car. There's a vehicle.
Vehicles coming out. You must control yourself under pressure. What's going on?
Okay, we're going left.
Give me a readout! Give me a readout,
There's bombs going
Give me a
off.
readout!
Bombs going off.
This is a time to be checking what's behind me, what's in front of me, what's to the left of me, what's to the right of me.
We're going to go right.
Make a decision! Stick to it!
absorbing all that information and making a decision to get yourself out of that situation.
Okay, we're gonna go through the fire, we're gonna go through the fire. Okay. From what I saw, very situationally aware, you gave me a good readout. You spotted the vehicles, you know, you reacted accordingly to the fire bombs, and we got out there safely. I actually don't have any pickup points for you. I was decent.
Thank you, staff. Yeah. Pressure will be your biggest ally.
Oh. Put your seatbelt on. Oh.
Or it'll be your biggest weakness.
All right, let's go. Okay, talk to me, what's going on?
Gonna go first up here.
Yeah.
Then first right.
Yeah.
Some buildings.
What's coming out on the right? What's coming out on the right? Okay, vehicle right, let's go. Okay, what's going on? Talk to me, what's going on? Talk to me, talk to me!
There's some
talk to me!
Bombs going
give me a
off.
readout, give me a readout!
If they start flapping, if they start panicking.
What's going on? Okay, okay, make a decision. Go right, go right. Stop. Right, get out of the car. Seatbelt off, get out of the car.
If they start losing control.
Let's get this way, right? Go, move. Contact area, move.
Then he's useless.
Need to be more situationally aware, okay? You drove straight into the enemy. Big firebomb and a vehicle, which I saw, with gunmen coming out. You drove straight into it and then stalled. Go to the DS.
They need to be looking left and right.
Give me a readout on what you see here.
Just this gate here.
Yeah.
No hostiles.
Okay.
And figure out what their options are to get them out.
Okay, what's going on here? Okay, what's going on here? Okay,
right
what's happening? What's happening? React! Come on! Make a decision! What's happening?
We're under fire, we're under fire.
Talk to me, what's happening? What's happening?
We're under fire, we're under fire.
Stop! Get out of the car! Not a bad effort, 13. What happened in front of us?
I just kept on trying to drive through as quickly as possible.
Okay.
When there were gunmen in ahead, I turned off to the right.
Next time, you need to stay armour. You were flapping like a headless chicken there, wasn't you?
Yes, staff.
That's the only point I'll pick you up on. See the yes over there?
Yes, staff.
Off to him.
Through the streets of an abandoned desert village, the recruits must navigate their way past road obstacles and explosions while attempting to evade enemy attackers and make it to a safe zone to pass the task. So far, only 3 of the 4 recruits have been successful. Next into the driver's seat
7
is Thai Cave rescue hero, Craig Challen.
Let's get down there, face out that way.
I might well be one of the oldest people out there,
Go number 7.
but I reckon I might have had a few more life experiences than most people.
Right, let's go.
Under pressure, the only way it's going to be overcome is by you pushing back and exerting as much pressure as you can yourself.
Okay, give me a readout.
Looking for the right.
Yeah.
Close gates ahead.
Keep it calm, Lewis Hamilton.
This is the right here.
Okay. Okay,
Take
give
a
me a
left
readout.
here.
Going on.
Left
going
here,
on.
all clear. Vehicle on the right.
Going on. Talk to us. What's going on?
Going ahead.
What's happening? Talk, what's happening? Give me a readout.
Under attack.
Give me a readout. Give me a readout.
Yeah, there's roadblocks.
Give me a readout.
We're working through.
Okay, make a decision. Stop. Reverse.
Trapped and unable to escape,
Stop.
number 7 is overrun by the enemy.
Get out. You dead, number 7. Take a look around. I drove into an enemy location. Think situationally aware at all time.
Good stuff.
Dead. Follow me.
Number 9, come here.
Yes, sir.
Actor Craig McLaughlin is the last recruit behind the wheel.
Go to the DS. Jump in the driver's seat, let's go.
The day the verdict was handed down, in my case,
Seatbelt on.
I can't begin to catalogue the list of emotions you feel. But in that pressure cooker situation, you can barely breathe.
All right, let's go. Let's move.
And so, learning how to deal with the pressure. In an emergency, everything else sort of fades to the periphery, and I just seem to be able to maintain a focus on what is required in that moment.
All right, where the f*** are you going? F***ing left. All right, give me a readout. What's going on?
All clear here. No sign of hostiles, no sign of threat.
Happy where you going?
Yes, sir.
Why the windscreen wipers on? Okay, give me a readout. What's going on? What's happening?
No threat
Any
here.
change?
It's
Any
open,
change?
no change.
Sure. Are you sure there's no change? What's this? Who's coming on the right? What's going on here? What's going on here? What is going on? Talk to me. Talk to me what's going on. Okay? Who's behind us? Who's behind us?
I don't know who it is.
Check your mirrors. Who's behind us? Like a snail. React. Number 9, react.
It's a white...
Who's behind us?
It's a white van.
React.
It is a white van.
Make a decision. Get out of the wagon.
Driving slowly and stopping early, number 9 is seized by the hostiles.
What was that? What was that?
I was just trying to get away from it.
Dead. Did you see the enemy cars?
Yes, sir.
Did you see the change in situation? Did you hear the gunfire?
I recognise...
Did you see the explosions that we came through? Did you see any of it? Like a snail.
Numbers 4, 13, and 14 have passed, while 6, 7, and 9 have failed.
Did some of you listen to that brief at the start? Some of you didn't, okay? You're not driving down a road to the shops, are you? There's a potential enemy. That means you always situationally aware, always know what's going on, always give a good readout. 14, 13, 4. You did well.
Stand up. Right, follow the DS. Special Forces operators live in danger. Risks are real. And when you come face to face with the enemy...
Close the gap, number 9. Let's go, move.
The moment you turn your back, you're dead.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
And you would do everything and anything to push through the danger, push through the chaos, in order to live to fight another day.
Are you dry heaving?
Yeah. Just running. Tired. Sore. Horrendous.
Burn that shame.
Coming up,
Leave that in the past.
the recruits reveal all.
The embarrassment and shame I felt was crippling.
I've caused so much hurt and serious damage to the relationship.
In a pressure test of emotion.
My most shameful experience was when I went off at my parents'. And I'm so ashamed of it because that's my dad.
yuck.
What? You ripped the scab off?
Ew, look at that.
Oh, yeah, ooh. Ew, oh, no, that's ew.
Really?
It looks pussy.
Oh, that's nasty. It's only skin. Grows back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's nasty.
It's hard to tell.
That's
hard to tell if it's just
nasty.
very, very wet.
Just go and wash it in water.
No, go wash it.
While the physical scars of selection are clear to see,
Get everyone out on the benches.
the emotional ones are harder to find.
If you can, let's go.
And now, the DS will expose each recruit's dark past.
We all carry a lot of shit on our minds and on our hearts as well. Once you get rid of that, now talk about a burden being lifted. It's a powerful thing. So I'm going to give you a clipboard, an A4 piece of paper. I want you to write down your most shameful experience.
It's important that on this course that I feel all of it.
We want to know each and everything about each other.
For me, there's an element of exorcism about this. I won't be able to hide the vulnerability. I won't be able to hide the rawness. I'm just going to have to not be afraid to be able to let it out.
I want to know when my oppo turns up to work just by looking at him. I know there's something wrong, just by his demeanour. If I can make his day or her day 5–6% better, then I know that'll have a positive knock-on effect for the team as well. And that's why we go through this exercise. Over to you. Setting fire to shame allows you to get rid of that experience which is traumatic. It's so important to understand what you have in your armory of emotions. Once you have the ability to voice it out, to actually hear it, you can then process it, set a light to it, and move on. Right, who wants to go first?
Okay.
Right, number 9.
I was publicly shamed for bullying, harassing, intimidating, even assaulting workmates. But the embarrassment and shame I felt was crippling. And without realising it, I've been hating everything and resenting everything. I've been angry at everything. But I've reached a point, perhaps finally, where I can acknowledge that we live in different times and not hate that and not buck against it. You can't change what's been done, good, bad, or otherwise, but you can change things moving forward. I'm finally ready to change and move forward.
I'm done with hate for hate's sake. I have over time learnt to breathe again, to move on.
Yeah, what you need to do, number 9.
The painful stuff, there's anger associated with it, but it's about containing that little flame for a moment. Know that that little flame's going to burn for a second, but you have the power to blow the flame out before it burns your fingers. So I hope that's kind of what I'm managing to do.
Trust me, when you put it down on pen and paper and you read it back to yourself, you hear it. And when you hear things, you can process things. And when you process things, you can get rid of them and move forward. But when you don't, all it does is bounce around in this echo chamber. When you write it down, you hear it. It's a whole different ball game. Who wants to come up next? Come on, number 6.
My most shameful experience was when I went off at my parents during my depression state. Not once, but multiple times. When I went through this situation with my mum and my dad, he was the only one that was there to try and take care of us, and he was working night shift trying to provide for us. When I was 4, my mum had a bad car accident and she was in hospital for 1.5 years and she wasn't home, and my dad was being our provider and working hard for us, and not having mum around was really tough. And it got to a point where I got too much of it and I shoved him back onto a lounge. After what I thought was too much to handle in the state that I was in. No punches were thrown, but the disrespect I had shown and the amount of anger I had carried really hit me when I had a clear mind to reflect back on it. I still to this day am affected by my actions, but try my best to love and give back to my parents after raising me and my siblings the best they could. That would be the most shameful moments. I'm not proud of putting my hands on my father, but at that time, it was a constant thing that kept happening. And I'm so ashamed of it because that's my dad, and he's done so much for my family when my mum couldn't.
Yeah.
What's done is done as well. Don't try and control things that you can't. Process it, hear it, burn it, and move on. That's done. Chuck it on the fire. Your most shameful experience. It will expose your vulnerabilities. And when you expose your vulnerabilities, it opens you up in a positive way, where positive people will come to your rescue. Every time I've done something wrong, I purge it out of my system. How I do that is by being honest.
In a mental and emotional exercise designed to purge the recruits of shame, each one opens up about their life's regrets.
I write it down, holding myself accountable. Read it, and I'll get rid of it. Number 7, in your own time.
The source of the greatest shame in my life is the many times that I've failed to treat people with the degree of respect and regard that they deserved.
I allowed my footy career to simply end at the age of 27.
I'm quite an individualist, and that can have its merits, but it has the side effect of a tendency to put myself before the people around me.
You can either see life as traumatic or as a lesson.
I let my family down and the people that have put so much time, effort, energy, money into my growth and development.
Shame, it will affect the way that you operate, the way that you function and the way that you think. Burn that shame, watch it burn as well. Leave that in the past, it's done.
If I'd been more considerate and compassionate towards the people around me, then there's no doubt that their life at that time would have been much better.
Just watch that burn. To become a Special Forces operator, they have to face their shame, they have to face their weaknesses, and they have to face their regrets. Let's go, number 13. Read what you wrote.
So the one thing that I haven't really worked through yet is that I've been a really selfish person in relationships. I feel so ashamed for the immense hurt that I caused someone for 11 years who stayed with me all throughout my entire addiction. And despite being several years clean and sober, and it being one of his absolute deal breakers, I still struggle to be completely honest with my husband. I let my own insecurities, fear, and trust issues be more important than a promise I made to him. And in doing so, I've caused so much hurt and serious damage to the relationship. So the thing that I'm most ashamed to admit today is that I hurt the people who are most important to me because honesty is not one of my core values, and I'm a liar. I haven't been the best husband, and I've definitely caused a lot of pain, and I still have a lot of shame for, for lies and deception in my relationship. I struggle to tell the truth when it's difficult.
Is that an easy option out? Do you know
That's
why?
an easy option out.
Okay. Well, you know now that the hard option is where you learn. Number 13, grab your letter. What to do with it? Leave those lies, burn those lies, and move on.
Lying has consequences on other people, and it's not fair. And even being 7.5 years clean and sober, I still feel that guilt.
Now, if I wrote a list, this whole fire pit would explode.
It was not a nice thing, and I haven't had the chance. I don't know if there is a way to make amends for the pain that I caused.
Number 13.
13? Oh, God. Okay. So, I just accept that I feel guilty for it.
Still to come.
What's the latest lie that's eating you up?
The DS force a new confession.
There's sexual behaviour outside the relationship. I feel ashamed of myself.
Number 13.
Oh, God. Okay. Coming, staff.
Having exposed each recruit's greatest shame, the DS looked to dig deeper into Matt's confession of lies.
Sit down.
I really appreciate your honesty. And That's why I brought you in tonight. You said about your lies that really was something that triggered you. I could see it.
It's from childhood, for sure. It's, you know, to avoid getting in trouble. Because if you can get away with it, then you get away with it. And so it kind of reinforces the behaviour. Whereas if you're honest about it, about doing something, you know you're going to get in trouble. Whereas if you can get away with it,
tell a lie.
You tell a lie, and it reinforced that behaviour.
And that carried on through your adulthood?
Yeah.
And to today?
If I am really worried about really hurting someone, or I'm really worried about really severe consequences, yeah. Where I struggle is I don't trust that my relationship can handle my truth. And so really the trust also has to be with myself and in the other person as well. And that's something I struggle with.
And do you still lie to get yourself out of those uncomfortable positions?
Sometimes.
What's the latest lie that you've said that's eating you up?
I can't even, sexual behaviour within my relationship, you know, sexual behaviour outside the relationship, which is ridiculous because my partner and I have an understanding, and yet I still have so much shame about it that I can't be honest with it. So there's no reason to lie about it, and that's what eats me up because of my own shame.
Are you worried that you could be a compulsive liar? It just comes out, it just rolls off your tongue?
Maybe. Yeah, that would be a very, very shameful thing for me to admit.
At least you know it. At least you can admit it.
I feel ashamed of myself. There's a lot of shame. Because honesty is such a virtue. In fact, it's not just a virtue, it's an expectation.
My mother was a compulsive liar. And I wouldn't say I was shameful to say this, but I used to hate speaking to my mother. Hate it. I never hated my mother, never shown any disrespect towards my mother. But I hated speaking to her because I knew that every word that came out of her mouth was a lie. I hated being around her, my own mum, and I hated myself for that. But she believed her own lies. And it became compulsive, and then I didn't want to be around her. Any time I managed to find a bit of peace with her was when she was on her deathbed.
That's sad.
No, I'm just telling you. People just look at you, know that you're a liar, and you don't want to be that person, honestly, because it's horrible. I didn't like myself when I was around my mum. So, yeah, people will just be like that with you if you keep on telling lies, because it will become compulsive. And it's not a nice person to be. Moving forward from this moment onwards, a trustworthy, integral individual.
That's what I want to be.
Yeah. Get everything out of your system tonight. You know what you need to change. Change it, because tomorrow is a hard, brutal, grueling, painful day.
Brilliant.
1 ounce of distraction, you fall off that learning curve and you will be off this course.
That's not me.
It's not. God! You better not be lying to us, number 13 as well.
I don't consider anything that I've been through a mistake, because I have learnt from absolutely every single thing that I've been through. And so Thank you, staff. You know, I see it all as an experience or as even an asset and a growth opportunity, and I'm always trying to be a better version of myself. Yeah, mistakes are only mistakes if you don't learn anything from them.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Selection process has a 97% failure rate. But only the selected few make it through.
Hold on tight. The desert isn't done with them yet.
Obvious storm coming in. This place will flood.
The last thing I want to do is walk away and say I could have done better.
There's not too many women that have passed an SAS selection.
Who has what it takes
I've worked too hard to just pack it in.
to make it to the end?
I hope that I can get through it without falling to pieces.
The question I've been asking myself is, do I still have that grit?
I want to be at the end, and I will do everything I can to be at the end.
Who will pass the course?
You've got to dig deep and just give absolutely everything you've got.
The final week of SAS starts Monday, 7:30 on 7 and 7 Plus.